Hi, this is Nia with Nia Handcrafted, and today we are not making Aleppo soap, but we are inspired by the Aleppo soap process. So let's talk a little bit about Aleppo soap. I have known and loved this soap forever. It is well known in Middle Eastern markets, so you can get this laurel fruit soap or you can get an olive oil soap. These soaps are vegan, so they are pretty much for everybody. They're super gentle, they're not drying to the skin. There's a whole host of benefits that people believe them to have. There's a lot of anecdotal stuff about laurel fruit oil, which is the oil that gives it this characteristic kind of olivey, nutty color and just earthy, grounding smell. It just smells like I should be awake now. So almost like a shot of coffee, almost. Don't eat it though. I was inspired to make this soap because I just love it so much that I had to try it. One of our local soap making suppliers started to carry laurel fruit oil, and that made it way easier. I could just access it from a local supplier. And so I did, and this is the result. The traditional processes and recipe are not something that I tried to follow in making this soap because Aleppo soap traditionally is hot process, which I don't love to do. I'm definitely a cold process fan. And that soap contains olive oil, laurel fruit oil, water, and lye. Another consideration is that that's a culturally protected process. And so if we are calling it Aleppo soap, and it is not made in Aleppo via that process, via a trained soap maker, then I don't think that that's an accurate description of what it is. So in this Aleppo-inspired Nia soap, it does contain salt and clay, which are characteristics of a bar that you might buy from me traditionally. Okay, so let's get ready to make some soap. If you haven't already, I would love it if you would like and subscribe for our soap and candle and lotion and potion making journey. We do have a lot of information out there, not just about making soaps and candles, but also about being a small business owner and just getting your start post-pandemic. So hopefully we'll see you for some more videos. Now let's go make some soap. This is laurel fruit oil being combined with the clay in all its glory. And here I am adding the lye solution, again, a cold process. The smell of my house was amazing this day. I know this could probably be a polarizing scent. Like some might smell this oil and be like, oh my gosh, this is kind of pungent, but I describe it as kind of maybe earthy, mossy. It smells like it's good for you, if that makes any sense. Here we are entering my favorite part of soap making, which is emulsification phase. You can see that the oil and the lye solution are starting to come together, and it made the creamiest batch of soap batter. I was just in love with pouring this. It was really hard for me to get a straight video because I was just, staring and ogling at this beautiful soap batter. You knew it was going to make a really, really good bar of soap. I did 3 different loaves of soap, and I'll put the recipe in the description box below that I used. Here's the soap when it's ready to go and be cut. So that's the loaf once you take it out of the mold. One of the more fun parts is just removing the silicone liners and then shaving up the soap. I do use those shavings and donate them. And here's another satisfying part for us to listen to. There you go. And the soap, again, just creamy, free of bubbles, beautiful. That color is just amazing. I let them sit up a couple days, not too long, because these bars do get really hard, but I let them sit before I shaved them up and then stamped them. I can put a link to where I got my soap stamp made on Etsy. I have a bunch of stamps for them, and they work really well, including one that has my logo on it, which was custom made, and they're also really, really quick. So after I shave, I start stamping, and I got this tip from another soap maker. I cannot remember where, so I cannot give them credit, but I spritz with a little 99% rubbing alcohol, and then I stamp with a rubber mallet gently, and this is the result. I love the look of that because it looks like a laurel leaf to me. I also use that stamp on my lavender soaps. I try to use it on my vegan natural colorant soaps just to kind of mark them easily for people if they're looking for something, particularly if it is unfragranced like this bar is. And I do shave all of the bars just to make them more comfortable as you are holding them. I can't remember if the traditional ones are shaved or not. They look like little square blocks when you get them. And in the video, you'll see how they stamp them is a little different. I even have seen some traditional soap making factories where people were walking around with like shoes or two big mallets that have the stamps on the end. So it's interesting to me to see how other people are making up their soaps. The process was kind of like shave, stamp, repeat for the whole of the 30 bars, but it was very relaxing. Got my audiobook on and then got through the set. And here is the photo of the final stacks of soaps. Thank you for tuning in to how we made an Aleppo inspired soap. And I will link, as promised, the video on the Syrian soap maker down in the description box below, as well as the Quran Foundation, so you can check them out for yourself. Hit me up if you want to know more about donating soap scraps, and I can put you in touch with where to send those. And let me know if you have any questions. Have you tried Aleppo soap? Let me know in the comments below. These probably won't be on my website until September, and also at the Shrewsbury Renaissance Fair. Don't want to give them plenty of time to cure up and be the perfect bar of soap that we were inspired by. So thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.